actually started with an email.
It was this long, meandering email that began, Michael, I'd like to invite you into a thought experiment, ended with, you may think I'm crazy, but...
And I just had the sense, this is the time.
A chance to really try something different.
We have these incredibly rich histories and legacies.
And I think we have enough of a risk tolerance and enough confidence in each other and the staff, faculty, and boards that surround us that we're willing to take a gamble, but it's still unknown.
Theological education in the United States has been going through a lot of challenges.
You know, one of the greatest needs that I see in the church right now is that a significant number of our rostered leaders are going to retire in the next 10 years. We don't have enough leaders for the church.
This is an unknown future. We are going down a path that others have not walked, and the realization that we don't know exactly where it is we're going to get to.
Disruptive change is not always transformative, but transformative change is always disruptive.
What I thought about the new venture when I first heard about it?
Well, I think certainly there was a bit of surprise.
I was surprised. Whenever there are changes to our home and changes to things that we care about, it can be a little displacing.
Knowing that along the way, there's going to be some loss.
When I first heard about the new venture, I had some apprehensions.
What we love so dearly is not going to continue in its present form.
This idea of a time of holy uncertainty and change in the church and holy experimentation is happening on a national church-wide level. It's happening on a synodical level. We're seeing it in our congregations with a lot of the new mission startups. So it made sense to me that it was happening in a seminary.
We're Easter people, and I just think about the story that we tell about Christ and about the road that we walk with him, which we all know has an ending that on the one hand we're sure of, but the path to get there we're not entirely sure of, and it always leads us down ways that we can't imagine.
I'm excited about the changes because, I think change is good.
I'm excited to figure out how ministry can be done.
The commitment to providing full tuition scholarships for all full-time ELCA residential students.
Kind of a hopeful expectation at this point.
We're going to try to design this new venture in such a way that it'll be more accessible for more people.
Our hope is to create a more cooperative sense of theological education, where students aren't paying for or even earning their training, they're receiving their training as a gift of the church.
But the church is really going to take a look at the new realities of what it means to be church in the 21st century.
We want to prepare leaders that are more responsive for the world the church is actually in.
By coming together, we'll have the richness of both heritages, but also the unique context for ministry.
We believe that a future generations of leaders and teachers and practitioners can be trained in the most effective way possible.
The word says that everything in Christ is a new creature. And so isn't this great that the seminary will now be a new creature?
We believe God is calling us to a new chapter in the life of theological education.